What's going on, everyone? Aseel Soueid here from Diabetic Aesthetics. Wow! Check it out. It is freaking crazy outside right now, guys. Look at that. It snowed like 8 inches last night, and it's supposed to be like a huge winter storm. We're not even at our gym right now. It's just Anytime Fitness. This is the only one open right now, but who knows? Wait, I called this lady. She said she was leaving at 1, so we might not even be able to get in. If we drove here, bro, if we drove through the storm, this girl is not here to let us in. I'm gonna break it. I'm breaking it. Alright guys, so a little update. We made it into the gym. Literally nobody is here right now. The person who's supposed to let us in, the person who works here, was actually not even here. There's somebody that was lifting. Thankfully, I don't know how, but there's one person here and they saw us outside the door for like 10 minutes, so they let us in. So we're okay with that, but we're hitting a shoulders and arms workout, so check it out. You might be wondering how I'm sweating this much already. So lately, a little something different that I've been doing is I've been hopping on the treadmill before every single one of my workouts, and I've been running a mile, maybe going around like 7 speed, and it's really been good. It's been doing me very well. It's like kind of a great workout, or not workout, it's a great warm up to my workout because it gets me sweating, gets kind of my endorphins going, kind of makes my workout even quicker because I'm a little bit more sharp, more ready, you know what I'm saying? And it just feels good. So definitely try it out, especially when you're bulking, you get those extra cardio in without really realizing it. It's only like an extra 8 to 10 minutes before your workout. So try some cardio, and he did the same thing. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do some dumbbell shoulder presses, and hopefully we can hit PRs. Usually I hate training in different gyms because you don't know how it's gonna be. Everything just feels different. The weight feels different, the bench feels different, all that bullshit, but it's all right. We're gonna set all that aside and give it our best. All right, so check it out. Warm it up a little bit. People always ask me before my heavy sets, they think I go right into it, but that's not the case, guys. So I'm about to hit the 90s for dumbbell shoulder press. So I picked up the 25s, did that for around 10 to 15. Now I have the 55s, and I'll hit this for like 5 slow reps, not tax my muscles too much, but kind of, you know, really warm up my shoulders and do some more extra stretching, of course. So always be sure you're properly warming up, because so many people, you know, think this reverse pyramid training thing, they take it to the max and to the extreme, and they just go straight into their heavy set and just snap all sorts of shit up. So be sure you're warming up properly, especially if you practice reverse pyramid training like myself. All right, guys, so I'm about to pick up my first heavy set on the dumbbell shoulder press, hitting the 90s, hopefully for more than 4 reps, because currently that's my PR, 90 for 4. But before I do, I want to quickly mention, so check it out, I'm wearing one of my samples for when I first came out with my clothing. Obviously a few months back, I was testing clothing out. You don't just like hit up a manufacturer and you get your clothing right then and there, right? You go through a few adjustments and it takes a lot of time. So this is like my second sample out of like 4 total samples I had for this tank. This is the Lifestyle Performance tank. And look how much longer it was. You know, this is a medium, so much more baggier. Look at the collar, it kind of like goes, like curves a little bit. And it's just crazy, man. Like wearing this and then wearing my real thing, it's so awesome. The process of creation and improving upon something is so freaking cool, because if I release it like this, that'll just be total shit. So if you guys are wondering why this looks all funky, this is not how it looks. Just check out all my other videos. My brother told me, dude, you're wearing a sample, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, if you guys still want to pick up, by the way, one of these tanks, or not this tank, a much better version of this tank, and the black and gold performance shirt, be sure to do that now, right now, because I'm still running that big deal where if you apply the discount code workout upon checkout, you'll save 20% off, and you're gonna get a free personalized workout routine. So it's gonna be freaking awesome. The whole workout routine, by the way, everything, guys, if you're really mentioning all the methods that I personally use, you're gonna make gains, like at least for 6 to 8 months. It's gonna be amazing. So we're gonna go in. Dude, hit 6, bro. Up. No. You don't go through. Alright, so I hit 5 reps. It looked like I could have gotten 6, right?
Yeah, bro. But no failure.
Exactly. I probably really could have pushed it hard and gotten 6, but that would have really fucked me up for my later sets, guys. So do not train to failure, like absolute failure. It's okay maybe on bicep curls, you know, some push downs, but when you're doing something like this, that is when, again, you snap some more shit up, especially when you're doing reverse pyramid training. That's a PR. Maybe this sample is like good luck.
I've been just skiing in Dubai. I've been just skiing in Dubai.
Okay guys, so next up we're doing some biceps. Now if you notice, I'm using some wrist straps. I never ever use like weightlifting equipment except like a weightlifting belt when I squat or deadlift. But I gotta use these wrist straps just because for some reason I woke up this morning and my left wrist felt a little bit weird. So I'm avoiding any kind of curling movements like barbell curls, you know, some cable curls, anything like this in this kind of motion just because it's really bothering my left wrist. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of alternate my bicep exercises today. Usually I'll do barbell curl right after my dumbbell shoulder press to give like my triceps some time to rest to like hit my biceps with a compound movement. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna go ahead and do these kinds of curls. They're kind of like concentration curls, check it out. I really enjoy these guys. I'll even add these like at the end of my workout, but I'm going a little bit lighter than usual too, so just 40s. Usually I'd start with a heavy set of like 55s or something, but check it out. It's really nice. It's like a different variation of a concentration curl.
I'm the first of my kind, ain't no doubt about it. Slightly schizophrenic, I'm in the studio with myself, there's still a crowd around it. Think I found the youth, it's in the truth. Since 50 rocked the best, I had the juice.
Oh yeah, it feels a lot better on my wrist. There's literally no wrist pain when I do that. So definitely adjust to your exercises, guys. Some things that hurt your joints, avoid them. It's not worth just like destroying your body to do one exercise that works, you know what I'm saying? And shouts out to Mark Fit, Rise wrist straps. I ordered these like 2 years ago when I first started my YouTube channel. Now I'm putting them to use. Alright guys, so we're substituting a little bit. They don't have a freaking bench press here. They don't have a freaking bench press here. What gym doesn't have a fucking bench press? Like I would understand maybe a squat rack or anything of that sort, but there's no bench rack. I'm in shock, guys, but we gotta substitute a little bit where we pretty much have a squat rack, we got a bench and you know, all that jazz. We made our own little bench, but I'm doing close grip bench press, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna do this because remember my left wrist is kind of hurting. So I'm gonna see how it feels with just 135 before I do anything heavy.
Feels good?
Not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put on 2 plates and see how it feels. Ooh, not bad. Hit 3 reps with 230, so that's a PR. Usually I hit 225 for 4 or 5. I think 5 reps at 225 is my PR, so nice, even with a messed up wrist. But seriously though, don't do what I do. Like just avoid things that might make your injury even worse at all costs. Don't kind of like risk it, because that was a little risky.
Ryan Little.
So check it out, that was my second set. Hit the 35s for 14 reps. Now I did the 45s for 8 reps for my first heavy set. And feels really good, guys. Wrist isn't hurting on this one. And it is freaking crazy how long this is, guys. So check it out, when it comes to this tank, by the way, we also adjusted it to where it's a lot longer up top. This is just crazy. This is like kind of like a PR, little PR good luck charm. I've been hitting some good PRs today, even though my wrist's a little fucked up. Just gotta push it, bring in the heat, even with all that snow.
Comment if you got snow.
Yeah, comment down below.
How many inches of snow you got?
Whoa. Whoa.
You know? Yeah, it was like the most half reps I've ever seen. I was like, wait, what is he? Is he testing it out? You're just like this. Look. I was like, okay, maybe he's just like getting the flow. I thought the next one was about to be like nice.
Ever look like that? Immediately just tell me to stop like this.
right, so check it out, guys. We got a post-workout meal in the making. We got a ton of chicken breast cooked in bulk. Huge tip, always cook your chicken breast in bulk. If you're gonna spend like 20 minutes making one of these pieces, why not spend an extra 10 minutes cutting up a few more pieces and making like a ton, so you have a lot for the next few days. And then we have a ton of white rice. Another huge tip, man, I'm giving you guys all kinds of tips. Make sure you make all your white rice or whatever, you know, carb source you enjoy, potatoes, rice, brown rice, make it in bulk as well, and you'll have that for the next few days. You can just throw some rice, some chicken. You'll have a ton of meals for the next few days. And quick thing too, my post-workout blood sugar was 140, in case some of you were wondering. And then we got some green beans in the microwave. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my meal and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So check it out, guys. Got my post-workout steroids test. I already told you guys this. I'm a freaking type 1 diabetic. Diabetic aesthetics. There's still people accusing me of like taking advantage of
There ain't no
this,
HGH, bro.
People think I like use this for extra muscle growth or like just some crazy bullshit, but I need this to live, guys. I would literally die if I don't take insulin for my meal. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some insulin, and I'll show you guys the post-workout meal. Also, quick thing too, this is where I take my insulin. It's kind of weird. I'll literally just pop it in like my upper butt cheek / side. Okay, yeah. Who else is gonna show you that on YouTube? Nobody. Just got done with the Apple store, picked up the newest MacBook Pro. I'm so freaking excited to try this out, guys. And I will have like a full story / explanation with all these little computer returns that you guys have been seeing. I originally had the iMac and I just returned that and got this bad boy. So I'll explain to you all in just a moment. All right, guys, so check it out. In the midst of the night, we went ahead and went to a kind of outdoor mall, something huge, really nice place. But we went to the Apple store, and guess what? Third time's a charm. Third time returning a computer. Went with the MSI, returned it. Got an iMac, return it. And there's like a saying that goes, third time's a charm or something. So hopefully, you know, I'm gonna stick to this one. But I got the new MacBook Pro, and this is actually like the 2nd generation model. I mean, it's like a top line model of the new one with the toolbar. So I didn't get the 256 gigabyte SSD one. I don't know if you guys, if there's any like geeks out there who knows what I'm talking about. But we got like the 2nd generation one where it's like an upgraded version where it has a better video card and it has the 512 gigabytes, so extra storage. I don't have to worry about transferring stuff to backup drives all the time. And pretty much like this is gonna do a lot of things this year. So we're gonna make this happen. Figured, you know what, it's time to really invest into myself. Like all the gear, man, this is what makes everything happen, guys. So we went the best of the best. And also, quick background story. Reason why I turned to MSI, okay? Got the MSI laptop. I never explained to you all that one time, and I told you I would. So here, I'm gonna explain it really quickly. Got the MSI laptop, and I figured, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead, switch from Apple to Windows, learn Adobe Premiere, screw Final Cut Pro. I'm gonna become the next best video editor or whatever. So got the MSI, and 2 hours, maybe not even, returned it. Couldn't do it, guys. Could not. I couldn't stand the Windows software. I just did not enjoy it. Adobe Photoshop looked a little too complicating, and I said, you know what, I'm finally tapping into Final Cut Pro, getting really good at it, and there's just no way in hell. Returned that immediately. Saw the iMac Pro, immediately was like, or not the iMac Pro, the iMac, and I just fell in love with it. I thought, you know what, having a stationary like workplace, I could be so much more productive. I'll get a lot more done. And it's just gonna be good for me. You know, I don't have to worry so much about things all the time, bring my computer around everywhere. Then I realized, you know what? Hey, I need that portability. I'm gonna be traveling soon a lot. You know, I'm a college student. I'm gonna be going back to college soon. I need to be moving around. And also, I'm like an environmental person. I need to change my environment a little bit to be more productive. So when I'm at my desk, you know, I get a little mentally worn out, you know, mentally drained. I need to move around a little bit. Maybe go to a Starbucks, something like that, get some more work done. So I figured, you know what? We're gonna go for the best of the best. And this is definitely a lot more costly than all of the other 2 options, but it's gonna be worth it. It's pretty much everything that I'm looking for. The performance, the portability, yada, 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 you know, all that good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, open it up, and I'll check it out. All right,
So here it is, guys. Apple
Space
MacBook
gray.
Pro, space gray. If you get like the silver, newest MacBook Pro, you're a total chotch. No, I'm totally kidding, but this is definitely the best. Oh, snap. What the? It already just started. I didn't even touch it. This is sick, man. All right, so it's got the toolbar and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for it to turn on. I'll kind of like show you guys a little bit of it. All right, so check this out, guys. Literally had to pull out the camera. That was the first thought in my mind as soon as this started to happen. So I've had this new MacBook Pro. This is literally the newest MacBook Pro you could possibly get. It is, check it out, it's a 15-inch MacBook Pro. It's got the 512 gigabyte SSD, the upgraded video card. Like, this is the next best thing. It was like, what, 2,800 bucks? And check this out. After 1 day of use, apparently I just called like Best Buy Geek Squad, and then now I'm calling Apple, trying to figure out what the heck happened. Last night, I literally just had it on my lap. I was using Final Cut Pro, and I was getting tired, so I closed it and I go to bed at like 1 in the morning. And then now this morning, when I tried turning it on, I'll put my login information, and then after 5 minutes on the load bar, this is what happens. Mac OS could not be installed on your computer, and it's saying how there's like a corrupt file to reinstall my OS system. However, I never tried reinstalling anything. No Mac OS system, like literally nothing. I just closed my computer and I put it down. It's not on auto updates, nothing at all. And I just did a bunch of Google research. I talked to like Geek Squad on Best Buy, and apparently I might have gotten like a defective product. A defective product. Oh my God, I'm so frustrated. Why you gotta do this to me, Apple? Why do you have to do this to me? I drove an hour and a half to go get this thing because that's like where the Apple store is. But I'm shocked, guys. I had to pull out the camera and just show you this because what is this? Like, I'm honestly genuinely upset because, you know, you pay so much for a product and I was so excited for it. It was really good, don't get me wrong. But then this happens, like what? And I've had a defective MacBook Pro before too. I had the 2011 models before this, and apparently all of them were like defective, which is why they stopped manufacturing them or producing them. I don't know, I might be wrong, don't quote me on that. But these are the new ones, you know, you figure they learn from their mistakes. And why? Like, I didn't even try updating anything. Anyways, I'm gonna stop, you know, ranting because I don't do that, guys, you know me. This is ridiculous. Ugh. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the Apple store, which is like an hour and a half away from me, and then I'm gonna go ahead and return this and just exchange it for a new one, because even though if I could just, you know, fix this and reboot the entire system and whatever, do some kind of magic, I don't want something that did this. Like, I want a brand new, great working product that I never have to worry about this issue. So just my luck, man, just my luck. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get a new one. We got a post-Apple frustration meal. We were not compensated for this. This looks so good. Unfucking real, guys. So it's been about a day and a half since I last returned this computer for a new one, as you guys have been seeing in this vlog. And look at what just freaking happened. The same exact thing happened to my Mac that I originally got. Literally the same exact Mac, $2,800. And this happened the minute I opened it. Literally, the minute I opened it. Didn't do anything, just got back from a workout, and the same exact issue happened. This is super frustrating, especially because like you work on all this stuff and then this happens. And I mean, whether even there's like a solution to fix it all the time, you have to like keep reinstalling the OS, so you just keep wiping out your work, you know what I mean? Unreal. I don't even really know what to say right now, so just needed to show you guys this. Bro is on it right now, trying to fix it. All right, so it's currently the next day after like playing around with the computer yesterday for a good hour or so. I finally got it to work. Well, I didn't get it to work. My brother actually got it to work and he fixed it for me, so all props to him. And apparently this is a huge fault on Apple because, you know, they're selling it to people before they fix a certain thing that causes a lot of bugs and updates. But I'm not too sure. I don't really know all that stuff about it. I'm not too good with computers. So I got my bro right over here. I'm just gonna like point the camera at him and he's just gonna tell you all exactly how to like fix this yourself, in case any of you buy the new MacBook Pro. You know, you don't have to return it 3 freaking times and to finally figure it out yourself. But what exactly is the problem? My brother, by the way, is a little more experienced with computers because he actually studies computer science alongside with his like med school pursuit in college, and he just is like a hobby of his, so he's pretty good with computers. But anyway, what exactly is the problem?
So basically, Apple, we bought this computer and this is the second time it happened, so what a coincidence, right? But it's actually not a coincidence. It must be like a software software problem with Apple, because the computer after 2 days would basically pop up to this message and saying this one file in a specific directory won't boot up. So the Mac operating system won't boot up because it's a specific file. So basically it's a bug, and it's some sort of glitch that like shouldn't happen, especially on a $3,000 computer. And they fixed this bug because iOS Sierra, which is the most recent OS, apparently the certain version, I believe it's like 12.13.1 or whatever, it was with the June update back last year, 2017, has a lot of bugs and glitches, which led to some people having software problems like my brother, keyboard problems, Wi-Fi problems, Bluetooth, whatever, third-party applications. And they released a update for this operating system back in December, but all the products that they sell still contains glitchy OS, so it leads to a software problem and the operating system won't be able to boot up properly. And basically they, even after we took it to the Apple store, they didn't even know how to diagnose, or they didn't even really identify the issue. Just, oh, Exchange, like
yeah, they had no idea.
Got it again, it happened again.
Zero idea.
So in order to fix this issue, especially if it's happening with you, when you buy your computer, first of all, check what version of iOS Sierra you have, and if it's, I believe like 12.13.1, they'll put it on the screen, like the glitchy version.
Yeah.
You need to go to your software update and check if a new update is available, which should be, I believe, 12.13.2. Again, we'll put it up here. And if it doesn't show up on the software update in the App Store, like that's what happened to us. We checked when we bought it for the second time if it showed up in the update section. It didn't. If it doesn't show up, you can even Google 12.13.2 combo update iOS Sierra. It'll take you to a link to where you can just update and download it from the App Store through apple.com. And once you update it, then it'll have another supplementary update, and after that you should have no more problems.
Yeah, it'll fix it.
This glitch, or this update to the OS fixes like 99% of these glitches and bugs that a lot of people are having.
Yep, there you have it, guys. Pretty much, I don't know why Apple is selling the product without like updating it to the highest unbugged version. Why? Blows my mind. I have no idea. We need Steve Jobs back. But in all seriousness, that's it. That's gonna wrap up the video. I'm probably gonna make this title a little bit extreme, you know, in terms of like not buying Apple products or something. But much love to Apple products. At the end of the day, guys, it's like an addicting thing. I swear, Apple's like a drug, because as I said earlier in the video, once you use it, you can't use anything else. You can't use Windows products. It's like they get you stuck on their product. As much as you hate it, you love it, you know, stupid shit like this. But yeah, we're gonna end off the video here. I really hope you all enjoyed this vlog. Let me know. I'll be doing tons like this if you do. Be sure to give the video a like. That's how you know if you're really enjoying these. And if you really did enjoy it, be sure to give it a share. You know, share on your social media pages, your friends, your family, and just get the name out there. Thank you all so much for the support. Truly appreciate it. And that's gonna wrap the video. See you in the next one.